My fiancée asked me to choose between her and my mom, and I chose my mom. My mom turned 60 this year, and I know in my heart that she is not going to live another 5 years. 12 years ago, she had a stroke that left her with one side of her body completely paralyzed. Despite this, she still lives alone and takes care of herself entirely by herself. She's incredibly resilient and fiercely independent, and I'm so proud of her for maintaining her independence all these years. Watching her manage everything on her own without ever asking for help is both inspiring and heartbreaking. But I also know that her chances of living for another 5 years are very low. The reality of her condition is something I've come to accept over time, though it doesn't make it any easier to bear. My fiancée, on the other hand, just got a promotion in the dream job she has always wanted. This came as a big surprise to both of us, but in the best way possible. Saying it's a gigantic opportunity is like saying a Ferrari is just a car. It's so much more than that. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance, the kind that could change her life forever. It will fulfill all her professional dreams and aspirations and make her incredibly successful and financially secure. She's worked so hard to get to this point, and I am genuinely thrilled for her. I know how much this means to her, and I want nothing more than for her to be happy and fulfilled. However, the job requires her to move to another country, thousands of kilometers away. There's no doubt in my mind that she will accept it, and I wouldn't want her to do anything else. This is her dream coming true, and I could never ask her to give that up. The moment she told me about the promotion and the move, I knew deep down that it was over for us. She asked me to come with her to start a new life together in this exciting new place. But I didn't even need to think about my answer. I immediately said no. I knew right then and there that I couldn't leave. It broke me apart to say it, and it broke her apart to hear it. We both sat there, devastated, feeling a mix of nothingness and pain all at once. It's hard to describe, but it was like everything was crashing down around us, and we were powerless to stop it. My mother likely has only 5 years left, at best, and then she will be gone forever. The thought of that is unbearable. I can't imagine a world where she isn't around, where I can't see her or talk to her or hear her laugh. For the rest of my life, until I am gone, I will never get to be with her again. The thought of never hearing her living voice again, of never being able to hold her hand, is something I can't come to terms with. She will be gone forever, just a memory, and the clock is ticking louder and louder with each passing day. I simply cannot bring myself to move away from her now, to put an ocean and thousands of miles between us. The idea of seeing her only once a year, maybe 5 more times if I'm lucky before she's gone, is something I just can't accept. I can't live with that, period. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, but strangely, it wasn't a hard choice at all. It's not something I had to think about or weigh the pros and cons of. I love my fiancée deeply, and I want to be with her, but my mother is my mother. She raised me, cared for me, and has always been there for me, and now, as her time is running out, I need to be there for her. It feels like my heart is being torn in two, but I know what I have to do. The pain of this decision is so intense that sometimes I feel like I want to stab myself just to escape from this anguish. I never imagined that I'd be faced with such a decision to choose between the love of my life and the woman who gave me life. But here I am, and it's tearing me apart. There's no right answer, no easy way out. I just have to live with the choice I've made and hope that, in the end, it's the right one. I'm going to stay here with my mom for as long as she is left and be there for her in every way that I can. And maybe, somehow, that will bring me some peace.